Welcome to a New Beginning podcast. I'm your host, Maureen Doyle. I'm a certified life coach, author, and coffee enthusiast. Did you know that at any moment you can create a new beginning in your health, relationships, career, or mindset? Each week, I will share simple strategies to transform your life and create new beginnings. Ready to start yours? Let's dive in. Have you ever struggled to get something accomplished? A project at work, or in your own business, or something at home? If the answer is yes, then this episode is for you. Whenever we want to move forward with a project or a goal, here are some likely feelings that might pop up. Overwhelm, procrastination, lack of motivation, self-doubt, confusion, accompanied by thoughts like, I don't know what to do. This is too hard. I will just put it off to another day. Can you relate to this? These are the thieves that will steal away your time and your dreams. And we all experience this from time to time. I know that I sure have. So today, I'm going to tell you why not wanting to do something is just part of being human, and also give you a plan on how to get it done, how to stop trying to do something, and how to start doing it. So what do I mean when I say that it's just part of being human? We were designed to seek pleasure, avoid pain, and conserve energy. And that has helped us survive as a species for thousands of years. Seeking pleasure is finding tasty food or procreating, and avoiding pain is coming in out of the cold and not putting your hand in fire. And conserving energy, well, that was needed because at any moment, you might need to run for your life from a wild animal. What was helpful for us to survive in the past is actually hurting us today, because there are way too many opportunities to seek pleasure, avoid pain, and do as little as possible. Today, we don't even need to go to the grocery store. We don't need to cook. We don't need to clean our own homes. And we can watch shows 24 hours a day. Accomplishing a task or doing something creative comes with a bit of pain, a bit of discomfort, and we will naturally avoid it. I notice this when I want to create something new in my business. My first natural instinct is to avoid it, is to find something more pleasurable to do, because it feels so uncomfortable to sit down and do it. There's nothing wrong with me. It's just part of being human. And I think knowing that is equally as important as coming up with a strategy to get things done. Because when we think that there's something wrong with us, like we're lazy, we're unmotivated, and all this negative self-talk that comes up, we start to believe it, and it just slows us down. So the first step is just to notice when your primal instinct shows up and not make it mean anything about you. Of course, you may not want to do it, and that's okay. That is the first step. Stop judging yourself. The next step is to decide, what is it that you want to accomplish? What is it exactly? Because I have so many clients that have lists upon lists of what they need or want to do, and they carry it around with them every day, like a heavy backpack, and it is exhausting. So the next step is to unload that backpack. Empty your brain onto paper. Dump out all the projects and the goals and the to-dos onto paper, and then run it through what I call the 4 Ds. When you look at your list of to-dos, what can you delete? There are some items there that I promise you can delete. The next is, what can you delay? Maybe you can move it to the next month or the next season or even the next year. The next is, what can you delegate? What can you delegate to a business partner or a coworker or a spouse or a family member or even a paid professional? And then finally, what can you do? I recommend that you do this at the start of your week, either Sunday or Monday. Take all of your do's and schedule them on your calendar for the week. And then list 3 things that you plan to get accomplished each day. 3 might seem ridiculously small. However, if you truly accomplish 3 things each day, at the end of the week, you will have accomplished 21 things. And here's another reason why I suggest only 3. After you finish the 3 things, you will feel great. You will feel accomplished, and great feelings are what we're going after. Here's another important part when you're scheduling your do's. Make sure that when you plan to do something, you plan for a result and not an activity. Let me explain. If you plan to clean your home on Saturday, that's way too broad. That's an activity. It's way too loose. You need to narrow it down. So schedule a room or a closet or a drawer at a time and make it a short time frame, 1 hour max. Breaking down a big project into smaller sections and then scheduling it into time frames of 1 hour or less with a result in mind is the key to getting more done in less time. The reason that you want to make it 1 hour or less is that fast matters because it leaves little room for doubt. Many of us don't plan our days deliberately, and then the day just slips away without us even noticing it. Most things that are great in the long term, like having an organized home or finishing a work project or starting a business, will actually suck in the short term. You know, our expectation of how much we should enjoy what we do is really crazy. It's not really relevant. Just do it, and do it fast. As Benjamin Franklin said, failing to plan is planning to fail. So take time each week to plan, and then honor your plan. When you do that, you will find that you accomplish more and you will have more free time. Give it a try this week. Talk to you next week. If you enjoyed this podcast, check out my free workbook, 6 Secrets to Getting Anything That You Want. Head over to maureen-doyle.com/6secretsguide to pick up your free copy today.